Hello once again, our most developed student. My name is Confident and welcome to our 24-minute lesson. This is the ultimate guide in maths, science, career guidance, as well as a sneak peek into my personal experiences. This is a channel designed with you in mind. Let us dive into today's lesson. In this lesson, we are looking at the general solution, and it's one of the most important areas in your trick. Now let's start with the first one. Question 1 says determine the general solution, and they give you that. So what are we given here? They are saying cos for x dot cos x plus sine x dot sine for x is equal to negative 0.7. Now pay attention here. You need to be able to have the eye to identify that this is a double angle. Why? Look, for x, x and x. And you can see that if it's cos, you must know that it's the double angle for cos. If it's cos sine, it's a double angle for sine. So now what is it? Cos then becomes cos. Now if it's plus, it means it's 4x minus x. But remember, they'll give you in your final exam, you have this formula. You are looking at in your part, it will be similar to cos alpha minus beta. That's what it is. Where this becomes your alpha, this is your beta, this is your alpha, this is your beta. Am I right? This is yes, this is my, let me just be careful there. Remember, cos 4x is alpha, this is alpha, okay, so they interchange there, and then this is x is beta. Alright, so it was supposed to be cos x cos alpha. Cos x cos is what? Cos is cos x cos alpha, sin x sin alpha. Alright, so that is that part. I don't know whether I'm saying it right, but whatever it is, the way it is, then equal to, look now, equal to what? Equal to negative 0.7. See, now what is 4x minus 3x minus x? 4 minus 1 there. You subtract. This is cos 3x is equal to negative 0.7. Then that's where you need to take your time. Don't be in a hurry. Remember, we're talking about the what? The general solution here. So don't be in a hurry. Take your time. What must you do? First of all, find what is called the reference angle. The reference angle, you ignore that. You find for cos, you're going to say reference angle is equal to arc. Ignore that 3, ignore that negative. Arc cos 0.7. So ignore 3x and ignore negative sign. You focus on the reference angle. Now when you do that, you're looking for what? Arc cos 0.7. Shift arc cos 0.7. That's why it's called the reference angle. It is 45.57 in 2 decimal places. 45.57 degrees. Now, if I can bring in the what do you call this one? My cast diagram. Look at this. If I can just bring it in here. The cast diagram, it tells you this is 0, 90, 180, 270 and 360 there. Now this cast diagram, what it means, I will say all students take chemistry. Remember that, the cast diagram. Or let me erase this word generally, is disturbing things. All students take chemistry. The reduction rules, okay, before that, yes, let's do the reduction rules. This is 180 minus theta, 180 plus theta, 360 minus theta. Very important aspects that you quickly need to put it across. So you have that, you have that, and you have that. Now the next one, it was the reference angle. The reference angle is always in the first quadrant, but you know they gave you a negative. So you ask yourself, where is cos negative? Cos is negative in quadrant number what? Quadrant number 2. So this is quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. So where is cos negative? Cos is negative in quadrant here. Cos is negative, and here cos is negative. That's what you're going to apply. Then you're going to apply this 180 minus theta, 180 plus theta. What is your theta? Your theta is your reference angle. Are you with me? So this is how you write it now. You start with the first one. You're going to say 3x. Remember, you're finding 3x. You're going to say 3x is equal to that 180. That's why I said ignore it, but now you cannot just ignore it forever. At one time you have to come back to it. That's why now you say 3x is equal to 180 degrees minus what? Minus theta, which is your reference angle, 45,57. Since they say it is a general solution, you say plus k 360. And then don't forget the condition. K is an element of integers. Don't forget, k is an element of z. K only takes plus, it's at plus and negative whole numbers. Alright, plus and minus, positive and negative numbers, which are integers. Right, so from here, that's when you can say 3x is equal to, you subtract that, where you say 180 minus 45,57. Then it gives you that, which is 134,43. 134,43 degrees plus k 360. What you do, that's the first one, remember. Then you divide everything by 3, each one by 3, each one by 3. Then when you do that, then you've got the x in the general solution form. Okay, so when you divide that by 3, we have 134,43 over 3 equal to 44,81. You see that? And then 120, this 360 divided by 3 also, it's 120. So the other one was what? 134,43 divided by 3. It gave me what? That which is 44,81. So it's 44,81 plus k 120 degrees. So it's 44,81 degrees plus k 120. Now, what about the second one? The second one is similar. You are in the third quadrant, which is 180 degrees. It's actually 3x. Don't forget that. It's 3x. We maintain our 3x is equal to, just like we did here, but it's now 180 degrees plus what? 45,57 plus k 360. And then you remember the condition, k is an element of z. Then from there, it's up to you now to divide again. You say 3x is equal to, you add those two, then you divide each item by what? Divide each item by 3. So it's 180 plus 45,57 equal to, you get that, you write it down, plus k360, then you divide it by 3. What will be the answer? It's 75,19. So I'll just write my x, 75,19. So x is equal to 75,19 degrees plus k 120 degrees. Remember, when you divide each and every one. So this one you divide by 3, and that you divide by 3, so that everything is divided by 3. That is the general solution. Making sense? I hope it does make sense. Let's look at the last one. Look at this one. Determine the general solution. We have got this one. Here, question number 2, cos x minus 30 is equal to 2 sine x. Again, they gave you something linked to double angle. So here you have to simplify. What is x minus 30? Cos x, what is that? Then this is equal to 2 sin x. Open that, expand that. This is cos x cos 30. Remember, using the double angle. Refer to your double angle. They will give you in the formula sheet this one. Minus means plus sine x sine 30. Okay, is equal to 2 sine x. Then cos 30 and sine 30. What is that? Let's look at that. Cos 30 equal to square root of 3 over 2 sine 30 equal to, these are special angles, half. So here you have got square root of 3 over 2 cos x, right, plus 1 over 2 sine x. I think you see what I'm doing. This gave us this one gave us root 3 over 2, and this one gave us 1 over 2. These are the ones that I'm writing there. Alright, like here, look at this, equal to, then I'm going to say equal to 2 sine x. What's next? Continue, simplify further. You can take sine to join this side, to join his friend. So it will become root 3 over 2 cos x is equal to 2 sin x minus 1 over 2 sin x. If you subtract this side doesn't change. Root 3 over 2 cos x, it will give us 2 minus half. I think it's 1.5, which is 3 over 2 here. Use a calculator, please. I always emphasize you guys use calculators. That's why they are there. They are not there just to decorate. Then it's up to you how you want to do this. But you can see here I want to get rid of what do I want to get rid of here? I want to simplify. I'll say, alright, let's do this first. Let's divide. Remember, you've got the identity. When you've got sine and cos, always remember this. Sine and cos is 10x is equal to sin x over cos x. So find a way of changing this to 10. So I divide sine by cos x. Even here I divide by cos x. What I do on the left, I do on the right. That's what I did that. But this will cancel. No, it's the other way around. This will cancel, so that I've got what? Root 3 over 2, see that, is equal to 3 over 2, 10 now, 10x. Then I can now simplify. Multiply this by the inverse of that, which is 2 over 3. What I do on the left, I do on the right. Multiply this by 2 over 3. Why? The 3 goes and the 2 goes. You just do the opposite. Alright. Then even here the 2 goes, and then my answer will be in here square root of 3 over 3 10. Okay, not 10x. Square root of 3 over 3 is equal to 10x. Right, then I can find now what is my x. X is equal to arc 10 root 3 over 3. And it will be what? X will be equal to. Now, that's where now you have to look at that reference. Let's find the reference angle. Now, shift arc 10, reference angle is what? Here, the reference angle is square root of 3 over 3. It's 30. Reference angle, 30 degrees. Remember, this is the ref angle. Now, if this is the ref angle, we have got two approaches with 10. 10, you can write it now. Since it was positive, everything was positive, you can finalize the answer. Therefore, general solution, x is equal to 30 degrees plus k 180 degrees. 10 is that, k 180, and then you can say k is an element of z, integers. Or since it was a reference angle, you come back to the cast diagram, this one. Oh, I removed it. The cast diagram, which you drew like this previously, and we said all students take chemistry, and we're looking for where 10 is positive, because this is positive. 10 is positive in quadrant 1 and quadrant 3. 10 is positive. See, there is 10, all are positive. And then the reduction rule here is 180 plus theta. Alright, that's the reduction rule here. And then when you're writing your answer, the first one you can say, I said O, you can say X. For the first quadrant, it's 30 degrees plus K 360. K 360. K is an element of Z. That's the first one. Or the other one is this third angle, 180 plus theta, and your theta is your reference angle, that plus K 360 degrees and K, that's another way, 180 plus that, it's 210 degrees plus K 360 degrees. Either you have this version of the answers, or you simply maintain that. But it's always important to follow the cast. I will always prefer this version because I work with the cast diagram. I don't have to cram it. So guys, that's the general solution which you can use from the compound angles, and I hope you can now combine it with your grade 11 work. Go back to the previous work we did in grade 11 so that you can now have a holistic view of these questions. We have come to the end of our lesson. Remember, it is important to subscribe, also share with your friends and colleagues this channel, because it is a channel that has been designed with you, my grade 12, in mind. I have you in mind. I'm thinking about you. I'm concerned about you, and I want you to excel in your final. I want you at the end of the day to smile and you get your results, knowing that your career is moving ahead. And as we continue our journey in this channel, remember, reaching out is proof of passion. You need to reach out. Anything you want in life, you need to be passionate. Anything you want in life, you have to reach out for it. If you don't reach out, nothing is going to happen. When you change, that's when things change. So you change first for things to change. So you reach out, look as much as possible content in this channel, then you are geared for a pass. Give me your comments on how you are seeing these videos. Thank you.